It's Friday. I managed to slip away after work. It's about 5:30 now, so I have very limited time here today. And I decided to check the fenced area next to the red barn. That's an area I haven't checked in a while. I checked around the other side and in behind of it a couple weeks back, but not in the fenced-in area. That's an area I haven't hit with the big coil yet. I have been in there a couple of times. I did find an old suspender clip there once, dated 1871. Don't remember what episode that was. Yeah, I'd like to take a shot at it with the big coil and see if something happens. I was just swinging on my way over there, and I got a little target just under the soil here. You can see I popped it with my probe. I'll fix that, don't worry about that. And, I thought it was going to be a dime, but I was surprised it's not. Now, this isn't anything particularly special, but it's not the kind of thing we typically find here in the States. That's a British penny, and this is post-decimalization. So it's a real penny, and you can see it's 1989 there, with Queen Elizabeth on it. Hello there, dearie. So, lovely. Certainly not rare, certainly not valuable, but not the kind of thing we're used to popping out of the ground here in the States. So, I'll take it. Anything that's different is interesting. Pretty cool. All right, well, maybe that's a good sign. Maybe that heralds more finds to come. We'll see. Oh, and by the way, it's practically the end of March, and we got snow. That's not old snow that hasn't melted yet. That's fresh snow. We had a snowstorm this week, if you can believe that. Living in New England, man. Snow in March, sometimes in April. When I was a kid, it snowed in June once. Crazy. All right, let's get back to it. Okay, guys. Here's the deal. I shouldn't live dig this, but you can see where I am by this beautiful pond right next to the... Well, unless I'm mistaken, we just did a big live dig and all that production for what might be a modern quarter. I think you should be able to read it. I'll be able to read it when I review the footage later. But yeah. There's George. Darn it. Darn it. And double darn it. Well, here's some footage you'll probably never see. Darn. Well, it's quite dark. I've gone a little bit longer than I intended. Didn't find really anything over by the barn. Came back over here. It's too dark to even head up to the field, so I just putted around out here. Nothing much. Tomorrow's another day. You can see we've got a lot of clad. We've got 3/4. Looks like 5 dimes, 7 pennies. A buck something. A little bit of a button there. I don't think that's very old. It's modern, but it is made of metal. We got our British penny. That was nice. We got 3 LARPer coins. We got a Queen's ounce. We got a King Finbar and Queen Moria, and we got one of the Asian tokens there. I found this little latch. Looks like it went to a briefcase or something like that. It says lift this side on it. Nothing fancy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming it's a prop for the LARPers. It's got this little wind-up thing on it. Got these little wheels on it. I don't know what this is supposed to be, like a larva or a bug or something. But if you wind it up, it'll roll along. So maybe I'll shoot some video of that later. So I don't know what it is. Some kind of fantasy monster bug thing. I can't imagine a kid playing with it. I mean, what the hell? What is it? It's not like a Transformer or a Pokemon, so I assume it's got to be something the LARPers did, but I don't know, it beats me. So, Mrs. Chuckin and Chuckin Jr. Identified this as soon as I brought it home and explained to me that it is supposed to be sushi. Someone made a wind-up piece of sushi. Yeah, I can't explain that. I don't know why someone would make a wind-up piece of sushi. You know. Anyway, I guess that's it. I'll see you on the next hunt. Whoops. Well, hello there. We're in LARPerland again, up here by the cabins. As I've probably mentioned before, I get the sense that these cabins aren't as old as the rest of the camp because, you know, just over there in the field, I can find 1940 silver. In here, I never find anything that old. So I just get the sense that this is, you know, I know, you can see that the trees are older, but something must have been done to the ground or something. I don't understand. Something must have been done. There must be some reason. Maybe it was all overgrown and no one could get in here in the 40s. So that's probably a good possibility. Anyway, but I still wander through here every now and then just to see if something will turn up. Usually all I find are LARPer coins. And I have here something that probably was being used by the LARPers, but I don't think it's a LARPer coin. And I'm not 100% sure of what it is, and it's very hard to read because it's acidic pine needles kind of soil. So we're going to have to try to puzzle it out together. So let's have a look. This is interesting. All right, so I don't know if you can see, but on this side, there's some really beautiful patterning. It's got quite an exquisite sort of, can you see all those lines and squiggles and circles? And it's quite lovely, but I don't see anything written. I don't see any letters on this side. But on the back side, there is stuff written. And right in the center, I can see it says, "Carry this lucky coin." And right there, I think that is like a ribbon with the word fortune in it. But that's all I can read. So maybe it says something like, "For good fortune, carry this lucky coin." So I'm not sure what this is. I assume it's some kind of a promotional token or something like that. It wasn't very deep, but it was, you know, it's quite large. And you can tell it's been here for a while with all that damage. My guess is it's actually something maybe a little bit historic, and the LARPers were just using it. That's my guess. I can see a little bit of something there, some lettering there. Okay, something interesting happened. Of course, the coin was wet when it came out of the ground, and it dried while I was talking and gathering my things back up a little bit. And I just took a toothbrush to it and brushed it, and all of the coating kind of came right off, revealing some gold gilt, and a whole bunch of detail popped out. It's very easy to see what it has on it now. It's actually even cooler, so let's have another look. This side is covered in sort of Egyptian motifs. See that? Kind of looks like an Egyptian guy. There's snakes, wings, that looks like an owl in there or a hawk. Various kinds of animals, and when we flip it, it quite clearly says, "For good fortune, carry this lucky coin." And as you can see, there's a horseshoe. And at the top, there's a little four-leaf clover. There's something in a circle there. I can't make out what that is. And I sort of get the sense that there would be something on the other side, but I don't see anything, you know, over on the opposite side to sort of give it symmetry. But I don't see that. But that's cool. So it's obviously some kind of a good luck token with Egyptian stuff all over it. So yeah, so there you go. It's a good luck token. Maybe was being carried by the LARPers. Don't know. Very cool. Can't wait to get this home, soak it a little bit, and get it into a flip. Get it photographed. Neat! All right then. Well, this is a new piece of LARPer treasure. This is a LARPer token I have never seen before. So that's cool. Definitely a LARPer token, not something that they were repurposing. Have a look. So it's kind of big like the 100 size tokens, but as you can see, this one just says 1, right? And these guys generally would have like a starburst pattern on the back, but not this one. This one's got something else. It says, "Inflexible in faith, Victor mark. And there's something else at the bottom. Might also say inflexible in faith or something invincible in might or glory. Who knows? But that's definitely different. I have never seen one like this before. So that is a new variety of LARPer token. So cool, I guess. Neat. I'll take it. All right, moving on. Well, I almost didn't dig... I'm sorry. Well, I almost didn't dig this one. I thought it was going to be another pull tab, and what they say, always dig your pull tabs. Have a look. Now, before you get too excited, that is not precious. That is a LARPer earring. It's quite lovely. I'll clean this up and put it in my LARPer treasure chest. It is a clip-on earring. See that? It's an earring you screw to tighten. It pinches the earlobe instead of puncturing it. And I'm pretty sure it's not precious. It says, I think it says Napier there. Yeah. So, nope, just costume jewelry. Pretty though. Rang up 13 on the Knox, for those of you who are curious. Cool. I like it. Very, very cool. All right then. I'll take it. All right, I'll get back at you. Well, Deep Metal Marcia, I might be giving you a little bit of a run for your money here. It would appear that you are not the only one who can dig a monster chain. Look at that. Whew. Came out of the ground in a big ball. It's about the same length as my shovel. So, I don't know. 2.5 feet, 3 feet long, something like that. Got a little funny dingus at the end, probably for hitching onto something. Huh. Chain links are small on this end, bigger at that end. That's weird. I'll tumble that. Yeah, we'll tumble that puppy. All right, moving right along. It would appear I found a little teapot, short and stout. There is its handle, there is its spout. Strange thing to find when you're out and about. What the heck it's doing here, I'll never find out. Okay then, a small teapot. Sure, why not? I'll take it. Well, the rain is supposed to start soon, so I'm sort of ambling my way out. But you know me, I'm swinging as I go, I'm taking my time, working my way along. Haven't really found anything amazing since the last thing you saw. I dug a couple of those Asian LARP tokens, but they break really easy. They're very, very thin. So unfortunately, most of the ones I've dug are broken. And some other LARP coins, but you know, nothing exceptional. This is kind of interesting. Have a look at this. For the hockey fans out there, it's a Boston Bruins pin. Rang up like a dime, but the pin is broken off the back, unfortunately. But that's cool. I mean, I'll still keep it. I think it's neat. It's got personality. Sweet. All right. Working my way out. Oh my goodness. I am pooped. It's been a pretty long day out here. Nothing amazing turned up, but we did have some interesting finds today. Nothing precious, nothing old. Hey, they can't all be treasure days, you know what I mean? Still, we had a good time. Found a lot of interesting things. Let's have a look. All right, well, first we got that giant honking chain. We got a bunch of clad here. We got a quarter, 5 dimes, 2 modern nickels, 17 pennies. This one is a Wheatie. It's a 1954 Wheatie. We got a bunch of the regular old LARPer tokens. We got a 1 unit, 3 10 units, 200 units, 3 of the King Finbar Queen Moria tokens, and 4 of the Asian tokens, but 2 of them have broken into pieces, so I'll just throw those away. I don't need broken pieces. And we got a bunch of little bits and things. We got this Bruins Pin, this old clock gear. You didn't see me dig this. This was way under the ground, 1.5 feet. It was a very sketchy signal, but I decided to dig it. I'm amazed that coil picked it out at that depth. This little bony bone, this looks like it came off of a dog's collar. I think it was glued to the collar, see that? Not like hanging from it, but actually glued to it. Looks like it's made of aluminum. Got that little teapot. We got the good luck token, the Egyptian themed good luck token. Very nice. We picked up this weird LARPer token that we've never seen before. Like the good luck token, it did dry and then everything just came right off. It says victory mark, inflexible in faith, invincible in arms. And on this side, it's got a great big number 1. 1 unit, whatever that unit is. We got this clip-on earring, which I am pretty sure is not made of anything precious. I'll look at it more closely when I get it back to the house, but no. It's just costume jewelry, I'm quite certain of it. And here is something you didn't see me dig. I don't know what to make of this. This is iron. This is not made of any precious metal, but I can't see the point of it's not a washer. It's just about as thick as a coin, about maybe a little bit bigger than a nickel, a little bit smaller than a quarter, and it's made of solid iron. So I'm not sure if it's supposed to be maybe a LARPer made some coins out of iron sheet metal or something. He's just made little chips or something. Don't know. Haven't decided what I want to do with that yet. You can see it's very corroded. There doesn't appear to be anything on it. Thinking maybe I'll tumble it just to see if it reveals anything. Like it's got numbers on it or something, or writing on it. And if it doesn't reveal anything, then I'll probably just pitch it. So, and we got lots of junk. All kinds of junk today. Hawaiian punch can. There's a shotgun shell, head stamp, square nails, barbed wire, bottle caps. This is an old sign of some kind. The writing is gone. There's a binder clip in there. Bottle caps. Here's a drawer handle or a door handle. There's a fuse. Buried in the woods. Fuse. All kinds of stuff. All kinds of junk. I'll get rid of all of that. I'm going to keep the chain. We'll tumble that guy. And I don't know. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with my big iron, because I have kept a number of big iron pieces at this, by now. I've got, some horseshoes, some big bolts and weights and things, and I haven't really decided what to do with them. I wanted to sort of have them like displayed on the wall in my man cave, but my man cave just doesn't seem to be coming together. There's always something more important that needs to be done around the house. So I don't know. Maybe with all this isolation time, I'll have more time to work on it. As I understand it, this camp becomes active in April, so I'm trying to get in as much as I can before April comes, and April starts this week. So this may be my last visit, which is too bad, but, come back in the fall and see what new things the LARPers have left for me. I do want to, I got to talk to the son of the caretakers, because I want to know if they know other people living in the area. There's a lot of really old houses around here, and I'd love to get on those properties and see what we can dig up. Anyway, I guess that's it. I hope you had fun today. I had a good time. We had some interesting finds. I enjoyed having you along with me. I hope you'll, hit that like button and hit subscribe. And most of all, I hope I will see you on the next hunt. I can't imagine a kid playing with it. I mean, what the hell? What is it?